I've been sat here for absolute minutes just debating whether I actually am gonna do this. Here is the cheap generic spoiler that I ordered from eBay, and it only cost me £89. Bearing in mind, spoilers can now go for hundreds and hundreds of pounds. So this was an absolute bargain. Alright, just hear me out. I've tried looking for a spoiler for the Audi R8 for a while now, and nothing was just hitting the button. Firstly, the prices that they were going for, absolutely unreasonable in my opinion. For something that is just going to be aesthetics, I don't use the car on track, so it's never going to make a massive difference. And secondly, there weren't many sort of design choices for the Audi R8 Gen 1. The most common design is the replica of the R8 GT spoiler, which sits quite low, and for me the design was just a little bit too simple. And thirdly, most of the spoilers that are available online are made of twilled carbon, which would just not go with the look that I'm going for with the car. I've got forged carbon bits everywhere, and having a twilled carbon spoiler would just not go with the look that I am going for. I did see a Lamborghini Huracan spoiler, which is from China, but it would have taken 3 months to arrive, and it also would have been unpainted. Anyway, so I have been scrolling and scrolling on eBay for the longest time, and then came across this ad for a generic spoiler. It had all the measurements that I needed, so I took a measurement on the Audi R8, and everything at that point was looking very, very good. And now it is finally here. Here it is looking so nice. I was quite impressed actually. The quality, I mean, for £89 it's not too bad. So there were a couple of things that I did to the spoiler just to make it look a little bit better. So the first thing that I did is I made the holes on the base where it connects to the spoiler a little bit wider so that the bolts sit in flush. And I have also swapped out the bolts that it came with. So these are the bolts that it came with, silver and Phillips screw or star screw, and I changed it into a black bolt with a hex head, and that is looking a lot better. It looks a lot more sort of professional, less cheap. And then the next thing that I did is that I tiger sealed the base before I bolted it onto the spoiler so that it won't come off. I have got a little bit of doubts on how strong the bolts are. I'm thinking the tiger seal will just help it clamp down a little bit more. So the next thing that I did then is I made a little bracket that will go into the base of the spoiler, which holds it onto the car. So I bought a piece of metal from B&Q. I then cut that into shape and then drilled some holes on it, aligned with the bolt holes on the base of the spoiler, and I have just painted it with the Hammerite black paint so it doesn't rust. So I'll show you right now what the plan is gonna be. So the first thing to do then is try and find the center point of the spoiler. So I'm just gonna base it on this retractable spoiler here, and then we'll find a center point, and then we can work out where the base can go. So the width of the base between this and then this is 82 centimeters. So I did a little bit of a measurement, put the spoiler on here, and then measured how far it is from here to here, and we calculated it was 14 centimeter, and we did the same on this side as well, so that should be 14 centimeter. And then I measured the outer line to the other outer line, and that's totaling to 80 centimeter, and it's looking straight as well. This is our center line. So I made this exact copy of the base. I've pretty much put a piece of paper on the base and I've just scribbled it with a pencil. So that should be the exact bolt holes of the base of the spoiler, and theoretically we should just be able to put it on like that. I am not even sure if I am ready to do this at all. The last thing I want to be doing is drilling through an Audi R8. Everything in me was just saying no, don't do it. Got a bit of a gap here now so that our bracket can go in, and then now the next thing we're going to do is just drill a hole on top. Here we go. Here is our full assembly. Spoiler, I've got a homemade bracket here. 16mm M6 bolt at the front, 20mm M6 bolt at the back. So yeah, let's try and put it on right now. I think we have done it, ladies and gents. It is looking so nice. Let's head out, let's test out if the spoiler actually stays on. Imagine all 2 days of hard work to just literally rip off in seconds. God, that would be so disheartening. But yeah, let's go and take the car out for a drive and let's test out the spoiler. Right, so here we are from takeoff. Can't go too fast because we're not sure if the spoiler is going to hold on, so I'm just going to keep an eye out for it as well. So 30 miles per hour now, seems to be alright. We're doing 40 miles an hour now and it's still looking fine. It's looking pretty sturdy, to be honest. Push the boat out a little bit. 50 miles per hour and it's looking fine as well. 60 seems to be fine. Got a bit of a straight here, so we'll give it a little bit. Nice and clear. Let's give it some. Pretty good still. Oh, got an alarm. The alarm is an error on the spoiler. It's lifted it though. It's lifted it, but the alarm. It looks very funny stuck at that position. Oh my god, let's put it down. There you go, that's better. Nice one. So I think that's not too bad. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. What do you think of the new spoiler, the cheap £89 spoiler? I think it looks pretty good, to be honest. Let's just hope it stays on. The last thing that we need to do is code the retractable spoiler to not raise up at certain speeds, but that's a pretty straightforward job. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this one and I'll see you in the next one.